Oh, please don't let him hit it to me. My God, not to me.
No!
Oh my God! Seriously, I felt the stress of what the kids feel. I'm recording this on Sunday. I'll probably either air it later tonight or early tomorrow morning on Monday. But either way, I just got done helping coach our little league team, the Wolf Pack, and oh my God, I fucked up during the game. I was coaching first base. I didn't know what to do. I'd never been in this position before during the game. There was a foul ball. I go run and I go to toss it to the other team's pitcher, and I way overthrew him. And I swear to God, swear to freaking on everything, that little snot turned around and looked at me with such judgment. He's like, "Ew, gross. He overthrew me. Ugh." Oh, like you've never fucked up. Never fucked up. Little snot. So that naturally, since I'm the guy that kind of goofs around, some of the parents were giving me grief in a joking manner. And then I believe it was Coach Carl on the other end was just like, "You got to follow through with your throw," or somebody yelled that. I don't know who. I don't know. I was so mad. Then there was a couple foul balls later in the game that came right by me, and I'm like, not gonna touch him. Not gonna touch him. Let these guys get him. Come on, hustle up. It was funny. It was funny. But I felt bad. Oh my gosh, just I was embarrassed. I was irritated, and then makes you realize, man, when the kids screw up, oh God, and that's even worse because it's in the game. Mine meant nothing. It was just a delay of like say 5, maybe 10 seconds. But I was like, oh crap, crap. But then it makes me feel so bad for those guys when they screw up. And I mean, listen, it happens, especially when you're in Little League. But man, I will say this, guys. I really appreciate the reviews coming in. I'm going to focus on this one real quick. Boo Daddy 1960 wrote this. He put it on Spotify, but that's okay. He wrote, DeHuff Uncensored is a highly original show produced by a dude with a lot of talent and is funny as fuck. But I guess funny as fuck all depends on how you fuck. Yahtzee! If you yell Yahtzee at the end, it's probably not that, in this scenario, not that funny. Not that funny. A bingo bango! Oh, now you're just sitting there going, do I shout out words? Some of you are like, boy, that one guy shouts out weird words. Vistaprint! What? That's dumb. Sorry, I just saw something that said Vistaprint, and I was like, oh, what if you said that out loud? Oh, he must be done. He must be done. Anyway, I go from talking baseball to that, and then I'm going to go, you know what? I forgot to say, we lost the game, but it was a hard-fought game. Congratulations to the Westminster team that we played. They did great. They fought hard, but our boys fought hard too. We ran out of time, and that's what sucks about fall ball. You run out of time, that's it. That's it. And we were up to bat, but it doesn't matter. That's just baseball, and especially fall ball. But I'm very proud of the boys. They did fight hard. They did fight hard. I just did a weird, like I sucked up a bug or something. Jesus, I've sucked off a bug, but never sucked up one during the show. What the fuck is wrong with my brain? I'm sorry. Jeez. Anyway, guys, we got a great show coming your way. Let's just roll into this with make sure you hit the subscribe button or the follow button. Interact with the show if you can. Give it a nice review wherever you're consuming this, if you're able to do that, or give it a nice rating. Remember, today's show is brought to you by Roof Goat USA, because when it comes to roof repairs, you're going to want to go with the best. You're going to want to go with the GOAT, Who's the GOAT? Roof Goat USA. I just said it. What's wrong with you? Listen to me, please. They've been in business for over 23 years. They understand the headaches that come with fixing a roof, whether it's repair, replacement, insurance claims. Roof Goat USA's experienced professionals are committed to delivering reliable and durable solutions, and they prioritize the safety and comfort of your family, making sure that your home is well protected against all the elements as they do the repairs and well after. In fact, Roof Goat USA guarantees their work. For how long, DeHuff? Well, I'm glad you asked. I am. 30-year coverage from install date. That's all materials and labor for 30 years from date of install. That's pretty freaking cool. So for all your roofing needs, go ahead, contact the GOAT. 303-495-4630, 303-495-4630, or just go to roofgoatusa.com. Again, roofgoatusa.com. Experience the Roof Goat USA difference today. And let's do it. Let's get the BS. Let's jump into headlines.
Let's go! Let's go! And now, here are the headlines.
Hey, I'm from New Jersey. I don't know why I did that. I don't even think that's what New Jersey people sound like. Hey, I'm driving here. I don't know. No idea. If you're from Jersey, you're just like, that's not how we talk. Anyway, New Jersey, this is why I talked about it. A New Jersey dinosaur park listed dozens of life-size Jurassic giants, including a T-Rex, on Facebook Marketplace because it's going to shut down after 14 years. You'll be able to get these if you win the bid, essentially, once they close down in the middle of November. This would actually be kind of cool. I got to be honest. If I had the finances and mostly, let's be honest, if you had the property to take this, because these things are huge. They're charging between, like, say, $500 and $3,500 per dinosaur. They're listed as used and fair condition. The life-size T-Rex is 39 feet. Could you imagine, though, if you had that? Guess how much that costs? I got to be honest, for a 39-foot animatronic T-Rex, starting right around $2,700. That's not bad. That's not bad. All the nerds listening to this are like, oh, my gosh. Oh, babe, sweet Jesus. Keep talking, Duff. Sweet God. Oh, Bazooka. Okay. A rubber juvenile Triceratops. That was my favorite dinosaur as a kid, Triceratops. It says, who loves kids? Oh, that's adorable. It's 16 feet tall with limited motion and sound, and is currently listed at just over $1,600. The most expensive dinosaur is a 75-foot tall Apatosaurus. I don't know if that's how you say it. It's listed at $2,860. Obviously, if people start bidding on these, they're going to sell for more. Cheaper options include a rubber 6'5" Velociraptor with feathers for $700. That one I could get behind. Could you imagine that for Halloween time? Somebody'd steal that shit, though. You would have to have those trained squirrels that we were talking about the other day that are ready to rip some throats. That's what you need to protect your 6'5" Velociraptor with feathers that you just spent $700 on. Here's what's kind of jacked up, though. I was reading it, and in the fine print, they said, you're responsible for dismantling it and then, taking it back with you. It's kind of a dick move. I got to be honest. If I'm shelling out $2+ grand on something, come on, at least help me take it apart. I'm going to bring it back to my house, start putting it back together. You're like, why is its foot on its neck? That doesn't make sense. Well, they were just built different back then. I'm no expert, but I think this is right. I think this is right. He's got a tail coming out of his forehead. That's weird. Weird. Hey, listen, there's a reason why they went extinct. I think you're quite wrong there, Duff. Yeah, the reason why the dinosaurs went extinct was because of that giant freaking asteroid. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Thanks, nerd. Speaking of asteroid or comets, that comet named 3I Atlas, which is ripping through our solar system, which, by the way, I'm reading some article. And this is why I actually put it in there, because you can tell that either they have an idiot writing the headlines on these or it's AI. Because this is the title. A comet named 3I Atlas, which is hurtling towards the inner solar system where Earth is located. Listen, if you don't know that our solar system is where Earth is located, just the way they worded that is just like, if you don't know that, you probably shouldn't be on social media, right? Anyway, they're saying that it's much larger than previously thought, likely weighing right around more than 33 billion tons. I still think this is just a giant freaking rock. Okay. After September, so going into October, 3I Atlas is going to pass too close to our sun to remain visible, according to NASA, but is expected to reappear on the other side of our sun in early December. Our sun that resides in our solar system, just so you know. And but here's what's crazy. There's still a good amount of people out there that think this is an extraterrestrial craft. And while that's fascinating, and depending what rabbit hole you go down on social media, people are like, if you look over here, there's like all these other craft-like things that are surrounding it. They weren't there before, and they're traveling at the same speed. It's like, come on. Guys, in all honesty, what are you going to do? What are you going to do if it's aliens and they come down here? Are you going to be like, damn it. I'm reading like some of the comments. They're like, I'll be ready. I got my, blah, 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 whatever type of weapon that they have at their home. Kids can hardly eat, but we are well supplied with ammunition and firearms. Okay. And they're just like, we'll take them out. If they come to America, we're going to get them. We're going to get them. Yeah, right. If they're able to travel across our solar system and beyond, they probably have a weapon system that could just like melt our nuts off. I'm just saying, that's just science. That's just science. Connery, what are you thinking about this? I just think, listen, honestly, people want to go face to face with these fellas, but let's be honest. It's time to make love, not war. Come on, Connery. You're going to bang an alien? Yes. Hell yes. I mean, sign me up. Is there a piece of paper where I can say I'll be the first to bang? And we'll make a little alien human hybrid, and we'll dominate the world. Okay, Connery, shut up. Shut up. Hold on. Side note. If I wasn't married, yeah, I would. Come on. If it was a hot alien, sure, why not? Why not? Ladies, or somebody's judging me right now. They're like, that's disgusting. Yeah, until you realize it vibrates or something like that. And then you're just like, okay, mama's listening. Right? I'm just saying, putting that out there, you're casting judgment. A typical man. He's being so dirty and disgusting. Wait, their penises, the aliens, it vibrates and it's studded? Okay. Okay, mama's ears are perked up. Listen. Right. Just saying. And a Amerisleep.com survey of more than 1,200 Americans revealed that 37% used vacation days in the past year just to rest, not to actually leave their city, their town to go on vacation. I kind of agree with that. Why not? I don't think you always have to go and leave to have a good vacation. I mean, especially when, like, if you have kids, sometimes it's more stressful to leave your house and go on a vacation. You got to get everybody packed. You got to make sure they, ready to go. Then if you're going to the airport, that's stressful, especially depending on the age of them and how much they listen. And then, making sure that they're just not, I mean, again, depending on the age, they might be super needy on the flight. They might be sick, might just be annoying little shits, something like that. Then you get there and you're traveling and you're like, where didn't we have like another kid? Oh shit, they're over there. They're crying in the corner. The traveling can be so stressful and expensive, let's be honest. And sometimes it's just like, maybe just do a staycation. Maybe you just stay somewhere locally. If anything, go to a local hotel that has a cool pool or something like that instead of going out of town. That makes sense to me. Or especially if you're single, just stay home and sleep. Why not? Catch up. Watch a bunch of movies. Maybe just do, takeout or whatever every night. That's your vacation. I don't see it. I don't think that's a big deal. I know some people are like, that's the downfall of America. No, I think the downfall of America is making like, oh, we're on vacation, we have to go somewhere. I think that's a negative. I think it's more positive if you are willing to go, you know what? I don't have to leave. We don't have to go anywhere. I think that's good. Don't think it's a problem. I hope this is the last time I have to bring this shit up. It's just another serious freaking problem. Federal inspectors detected cesium-137 in a shipment of cloves sent to California, but blocked the import from Indonesia. What the fuck, Indonesia? Can you get your shit straight? Scrub your containers. My God. None of that food that triggered alerts or tested positive has been released for sale in the U.S., according to the FDA. Okay, that's good. But Indonesia, pull your head out of your butt, fix your shit. Eventually, this is going to be bad. Goddamn idiots. I don't care about cloves. Let's be honest. I don't care about cloves. But eventually, it's going to be in something that, if it affects me, I'm going to be pissed. If it affects anybody I know, I'm going to be pissed, etc. Type of thing. Get your shit straight. That ain't all balls to be contaminating all the fucking food, you dumb shits. Gosh darn it. Cowboy, you're really upset. I am. Son of a gun. How hard is it to get some spick and span, scrub down the walls of your container, and then rinse it out with a garden hose? It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. I'm sure that's the proper process, I guess. I don't know. I'll just say this. Indonesia, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you ain't all balls. You itty bitty, probably from all that cesium-137. I don't know if that's one of the side effects is you got little bitty balls, but shit, man, your brain's shrinking and your balls must be shrinking too. Jeez. Yeah, this is absurd. It's like, come on. That's like, you had the Walmart shrimp, you had the Kroger shrimp. Wasn't there another one? And now you got the cloves. And that's just way too much. Way too much. Hey guys, let's do this real quick. Let's jump into sports.
He's walked the hallowed grounds of Folsom Field, Coors Field, and Mile High Stadium.
He runs at the 50. He runs at the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
It's time for sports with DeHuff.
Well, the CU Buffs could have beaten BYU the other day, But their quarterback, Salter, come on, man. He just does not, as of right now, have a high football IQ. He does not. His intelligence, when it comes to the football field, just not good. Not good enough. And that's not to say that he can't develop in, say, 3 games from now that he's just, okay, he fixed his shit. But, man, he's just, like, scrambling around and, like, dude, get rid of the fucking ball. Holy shit. It's near the end of the game. I want to say there was, like, 6 yards or something that they needed to get a first down. Something like that. I can't remember. But it's like, dude, and he scrambles around, gets, like, a 20-some yard lost sack. It's like, dude, you went the wrong fucking way. I'd rather you just throw it away. I get it. You're trying to make a play. So I can appreciate that. That's fine. But you got to think of, okay, they're nipping at my heels this entire sequence. You got to get rid of the ball. Eventually they're going to catch up to you. And that's what happened. He got sacked. CU Buffs not looking that great right now. Not looking that great. I'm sure they're going to bounce back. Although, who do they have coming up next? They got a couple of games that are going to be tough. So they're not going to have a winning season. I mean, that's not like breaking news. Be like, they're going to have a shit season. Oh my God, that's so surprising. What? They have who knows who they're going to put in quarterback next game. It might be Salter again. It might be somebody else. The thing is they don't have an identity under the center, and that's a problem. So until they get that figured out, yeah, good luck. Good luck. And here's what's crazy about that. They almost beat BYU. So that shit needs to get corrected quick. Ashton Jeanty is starting to click for the Raiders, and that's fucking scary and annoying as shit because I'm a Broncos fan. I'm watching the highlights today, and let's see if I could. Last I checked, he had almost 100 yards, so he'll probably finish the day with over 100 yards. He had some really good plays. I don't like how he is like straight up in the backfield, but dude, if it works, it works. Okay, that's just his shit. I've seen highlights or lowlights, I should say, though, of his pass blocking. That needs to be corrected. And if you want him to be successful, I don't want him to be successful because he's on the Raiders. If all of a sudden he got traded to the Packers or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, you might want to work on that. But until then, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But, dude, when the dude has the ball in his hands, watch out. He's a beast. A beast. Oh, my God. Did you see that who did they beat? Oh, God damn it. The Chargers lost to the Giants. So congratulations to Jackson Dart getting his first start and beating an undefeated team. That's good. Great news for the Denver Broncos. Great news. Broncos play Monday Night Football. I'm against the Bengals. I'm leaning on the Broncos to win that game. They should win that game. The Chiefs, I believe, are about to win today. Again, it's hard. I apologize. I'm afraid to bring it up because my computer sucks. Let's just be blunt, okay? I'm afraid to bring up ESPN because my computer might go, you know what? Nah, it's too much. Too much. I'm Scotty's computer. I can't handle it. It's giving me a headache. Is this my computer guy voice? Because my computer is just like, I'm old. I've seen a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I don't want to talk about. But I'm stressed and exhausted. Don't you dare open another tab on me. Sorry, computer. Jesus. Jesus Christ. My gosh. My gosh. This is the fact that the Chargers are losing or lost. The Chiefs are bouncing back, which we kind of thought was going to happen anyway. It just goes to show you that the AFC West is the toughest division in all of the NFL. What it sucks because as a Bronco fan, like they could have a really freaking great season, but shit, you're going up against the AFC West.
They are all balls. Every goddamn team, it really pisses me off. But let's be honest. When the AFC West looks at itself in the mirror, it goes, oh my gosh, Raiders, yeah, I fucking hate you, but you ain't that bad. Chargers, you looking pretty good. Chiefs, you smell like baked potatoes, but fuck, man, I don't know what that means, but dirty feet and baked potatoes, how about that? And then the Denver Broncos, you guys all look at yourself in the mirror and you go, my gosh, we are all balls in this league.
Yeah, they are. It's kind of weird, Cowboy, but whatever. It's kind of weird. But here's the thing: they're all good. They're all legitimate. So I don't know how this season's going to end for the Denver Broncos, but it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. So that just means Bo Nix and crew need to get their shit straight. Denver defense, do not be frauds. Okay, you've stumbled a few times. Get back on that horse and go out there and dominate. I want to see more turnovers from the Denver defense. I want to see that. There's no reason why that can't happen on Monday Night Football against the Bengals. So make it happen, Denver defense. Bo Nix, get your shit straight. No more overthrows. Oh, I don't have that soundbite, do I? Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Bo Nix had a great line talking about his overthrows that I thought was pretty neat. And let's be honest, that's one of those things where, I mean, you just got to get your shit straight as a quarterback. You got to set your feet. You can't just be chucking shit down and hoping for the best. I know enough where it's like, come on. Here, hold on one second. Where is it? What fucking order is this in? No, I clicked on that button. Sorry, guys. Just having some beef with the computer. And my computer's just like, oh my God, fuck you. You're a son of a bitch. Hold on. Is that it? No, that's from a different day. Oh, the 25th. Here we go. Wait, no, wrong guy. Abort. Here we go. See if I can play this. Here we go. This is Bo Nix talking about his overthrow.
You know, I'm going to miss several throws in the future and probably going to miss a few deep ones. You got to keep throwing. That's, you know, the name of the game. You just keep making the next play. You keep throwing it. You know, you don't want to be, you know, afraid of failure. You don't want to be afraid of missing. You just go out there and shoot the shot and, you know, we'll hit them.
There is a guy on Facebook. I posted that on my Facebook page at the Huff Podcast. And he said something, I think his name is Bruce, said something to the effect of, I don't want a gun-shy quarterback. And I agree. I want somebody that is going to have a short memory at quarterback and is going to go out there and just sling it. You got to have a short memory in all of sports and hell, in business and in life. You make a mistake, learn from it, move on. Easier said than done. But geez, that's just so in your face when it comes to professional sports, because everybody's, you know, critiquing everything you do. So you got to figure your shit out. And obviously we know this in professional sports, your leash is very short. You screw up too many times, eventually the powers that be will get tired of your nonsense and they'll move on. So I like to hear that from Bo. He's just like, listen, it's going to happen. And here's what's crazy. All the people freaking out. I said this the other day. They're freaking out. He had 3 overthrows the other day. That's not that much. It's annoying. Yes, it is annoying. Because you'd think he'd be better at it now. But a lot of quarterbacks do that on a regular basis. Patrick Mahomes does it. Everybody just gets a big old fatty boner every time he throws a goofy looking pass. I kind of like it when the Broncos play Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, because Mahomes, as great as he does make dumb decisions sometimes. And it's like, dude, those are just easy pickings for somebody like Nick Bonito or somebody like that that's going to go in there and just, get a pick six off of him. Because he does these like weird, like, I'm going to throw it from over here. But that being said, as many times, for every one time that he fucks up and it doesn't work, he has like 5 times that it does work. So that's what it's like, whatever. I can admit it. Patrick Mahomes is really fucking good. Really fucking good. He is a future Hall of Famer. There, I said it. God damn it, I feel disgusting. I need to go take a shower. Oh my God, I feel so dirty. Patrick Mahomes is good. I just threw up. And I may have peed my pants at the same time. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yeah, that's my life. That's my life. Anyway, guys, I got to go upstairs. I will say this. My wife is out of town on a work trip next week, so I'm going to do my best to stay on top of things. I should be good. That's the other reason why I didn't wait till tomorrow to record. So bear with me. If you guys see any stories, you want to share them, and I'll give you producer credit for it. Hit me up, DeHuffPodcast@gmail.com, or you can get me on social at DeHuffPodcast. You can DM me or just put it on my timeline. I'll take that. And also, I made the grocery list, so you know what that means. Wife's out of town. Onions, mushrooms, Braunschweiger. Not all in one meal, but they will be used. She does not like those items, so when she's out of town, boom, that's what's on the grocery list. Some people might go, oh, I'm going to stock up on whiskey and blah, blah, blah. Not me. Braunschweiger and onions. Yes, that's my jam, bro. Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, however you're consuming it. Make sure you interact with the show. If you want to give a nice review, like whoever, Boo Daddy or whatever it was, did, go ahead and do so, especially on Apple. They do the reviews, but you can leave it somewhere else as well. And also make sure you give a good rating. Sorry, I just bent my leg and I just got my hamstring just tightened up. Just not an athlete, guys. I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, DeHuff, specimen of a man. But no, that's not the case. Not the case. Anyway, thanks to Roof Goat USA. Check them out at roofgoatusa.com. You guys are amazing. Let's continue to move forward. I'll talk to you next time.